the fly is dead. Raylene, the fly is dead.
The fly is dead.
Yeah. I never named him. I never officially gave him a name.
I wouldn't have ever even thought to name a fly.
Well, I almost named him, but I didn't. Good morning.
Maybe it could be some, contest that we do someday.
Name the fly?
Name the fly.
G is already on this morning. Tammy, Michael.
Good morning.
Good morning. While we have G on, and, he usually cuts out early. And
Because he's a busy dude.
Yeah, he's busy.
Yeah.
But, he doesn't think that we talk about him enough and that we don't talk about the Rainbow Bridge Community Center enough. And I know that. Because he cuts out early. A lot of the time when we're talking about Rainbow Bridge, he's not even tuned in. He's off goofing around somewhere.
Right, yeah.
So then he thinks for the rest of the day, they're not talking about us over at the Rainbow Bridge Community Center.
When we really are?
When we really are, because he's fooling around with the water cooler or something. I don't know what the hell he does.
He's getting his nails done.
Yeah. And here's another thing. He says, I have meetings all the time.
Mm-hmm.
As if we don't.
I know.
I mean, we're buried.
Most people don't think that, though, that we are buried.
Dragulus is coming.
It is coming, and he challenged you. I don't know.
I haven't seen that.
If you saw it, but he challenged you on the post to dress up and get your ass in there, and,
Okay.
he thinks that it's going to drive people through the door if we tell people that. And it's either, and maybe it will, and maybe it'll drive them out. That's a very huge risk, G.
That's either going to go hard to the left or hard to the right.
Right.
Especially if I incorporate fishnet stockings into the
Right.
picture.
And little pumps. You never know.
What the hell's going on with you this
Lily
morning?
could do your nails. What do you mean what's going on with me this morning?
You look like a goddamn lemon.
Fuck off.
You do. I mean, I could see you coming from 15 miles away.
It's cold. I wanted to be bright and sunny.
The last time you wore that sweater, I made fun of you.
I know you did. I don't care.
That's all right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. And look, it's got the shirt underneath has little flowers on it.
Yeah.
With yellow centers that match perfectly. It's perfect. I'm not wearing, at least, I don't have all these different greens on that nowhere near match.
What? How could
You're a little hobo-ish looking this morning. I'm just saying.
There's a match. There's a little bit of match. Come on.
On some planet. Yeah, I guess there's brown and stuff in the, whatever.
FGB Theaters we have to talk about this morning, and we will, because they've got a new movie coming out next month that I can't wait to share with you. Can't wait to tell you about. Something at my house this morning. This was a massive, eye-opening experience for me. Borderline out of body.
Oh no.
Borderline.
Are you exaggerating again?
Would I do that?
Yes.
Would I exaggerate about anything?
Yes.
Lily says to me, Dad, how's my hair? And I said, Mom wasn't home. It was just two of us in the house. And I said, your hair's great. And she goes, 7 years old. She goes, Dad, you're lying. It does not. And I'm like, yeah, no, it looks great. Let's go. Come on, get your backpack. Let's get in the car. You got the right shoes on? Let's go. Dad, you know my hair doesn't look right. I can just tell. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I can see it in your eyes. And this is, and it occurred to me, was this epiphany.
That it starts young.
That it starts young. That a girl, a young woman, they never think that their hair looks great. And they always think that the guy is not telling the truth when the guy says, "You look great. Your hair looks great." Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Come on, can we move on with things? I mean, Mike, let's go to school.
Right. She just thinks that you're just being impatient.
This is the beginning, right? This is the beginning of hell. This is the gates of hell right here. This is the
Welcome.
dry run
Welcome.
of the teens. Starting at 7. Lily's line of the week. Can we start with that this morning? We'll give a little giggle.
Of course. Why not?
You don't know this because I haven't told you, but I was here at the studio yesterday late afternoon. Lily was with me. I was just banging out a couple things, doing some stuff. I hear my phone ring, my cell phone. And I look down, and it says ASB Financial is calling me.
Mm-hmm.
So quickly, I realized that Lily's calling me from your desk.
Yeah.
So I pick up the phone, and she says, "Oh yes, is this aired out?" And I said, "Yes, it is. This is Lily, and we need to talk about business." And I proceed to make up all this stuff about the FTS reports and getting flights booked and faxes sent over and the analytics for the month. And I'm just going through all of this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's playing it off with me. And the next thing she says is, well, I have something I need to tell you." Okay, go ahead. And she says, "I've decided that I'm going to retire." And I said, "Oh my goodness. Well, that's going to be a huge loss for the partnership, the LLC, the corporation, everything. That's sad news, but congratulations. Where are you going to be moving?" And she says, "Probably somewhere really warm." And I said, "Well, that's a great decision." And then she says, "Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm moving to Massachusetts." And I said, "That's where you're going to retire?" She says, "Yes." And then there's this little pause, and she goes, "Dad, are you serious? Why would anyone want to retire in Massachusetts?" Boom! I was like, "That's beautiful. Wow." Oh. And I followed it up with, "Why would anyone want to live in Massachusetts?"
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for tuning in, gang. You got us from the ASB Financial Studios, Fly in the Wall Productions on Main Street in Perry. We're on iHeart, Amazon Music, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, Sirius Satellite, GeoSavant, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, TuneIn Radio, and the list goes on.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And please, if you haven't already, go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
There have been, and not just because of this, but for right now because of this, but there have been some really quirky things with Facebook. And if for some reason you can't catch us here, you will catch us there.
Right.
So because we're always live on both. And so, please go subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that stuff from YouTube as well. We invite you all over.
Yeah.
And let your friends know. We're trying to get the word out to everybody. We have, is it 4,500 or just under 4,500 followers on
Followers.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And so if we could start moving, not really moving, but having those people subscribe to YouTube as well.
Yeah,
that would be
and let's tell our
great.
YouTube geeks like Michael
To
Booten and
right.
Tammy.
to follow on,
Well, yeah.
Facebook.
Well, but also to spread the word on YouTube.
Yes.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
what's new? What the hell's going on? We have a lot of stuff to talk about. What's in the news? I haven't even seen this morning.
We do. Truthfully, I didn't even really listen a lot this morning. Had a lot going on at home with the pups, but one of them is not feeling well, and I have not figured out which one.
Okay.
So
How do you know that they're not feeling well? One of them's not feeling well.
one because they're sick in my house.
Puking or shitting?
Both.
Ooh.
So anyway, so that was a mess to deal with
I'm sure.
first thing this morning. It was wonderful.
Have you ever? I know. First thing in the morning is.
Stepped in it.
Yeah. Have you ever
No.
stepped in it early in the morning?
No.
I have.
Knock on wood. Thank God.
I've stepped in diarrhea barefoot, and
Sorry about your breakfast again this
and-
morning, Glenn.
and I have stepped in cold vomit, which is from Lulu.
That's when you slipped and fell.
Because the reason why I
Thank
slipped
you,
in,
Heather.
the reason why I slipped and fell with Lulu's puke is that it's got so much bile in it and so much.
Okay, that's enough.
There's
That's
all
enough
this
out of you.
slimy
That's
saliva
enough. That's enough out of you.
makes the
Shut
floor
the hell up.
very slippery.
We're
And when
trying
you-
to get subscribers, and you're being a pig.
And when you're barefoot, you're going to go down fast. Furthermore, barefoot and naked. Because I sleep naked.
Oh yeah, you have to throw in the naked part
I-
because that's all you ever want to talk about is being naked.
Well, I sleep naked. What's the big deal? Everyone does. Come on. Tammy does.
Good gracious Lord, help us all.
Heather does. I'm not sure if Michael does. I don't want to know if Michael does.
And nobody wants to know if you do either. Damn it.
We're at 53 degrees right now, and we're looking at generally a beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. The temperatures, everything. 61 later on.
Greg does, of course. G does.
Of course she does.
Good Lord. God help us all.
61 later on today. Cloudy skies to start out for the most part, which we have now. A couple of dark ones up there, too. Then sunshine for the afternoon. Again, 61, and we're at 53 degrees right now in the Granite City.
I slept with both of my bedroom windows open and the fan going.
Yeah.
And I slept very well. But when I woke up this morning, it was 57 degrees in my bedroom. I was thinking, sure, let's go run and jump right into the shower,
Yeah.
No. I got up, slammed the window shut the fan on, got back in bed, shut it off, and got back into bed. It was like, yeah, I'll wait right here for a few minutes.
Isn't it funny how we love the summer, and generally many of us dread the winter, especially this one that's coming that's going to break all of our nuts. But isn't it funny how there's almost like this a little bit of a level of excitement of, oh, I remember that long sleeve fuzzy cozy shirt. I can't wait to wear that.
Yeah.
We look forward to wearing blue jeans again.
And having chicken and biscuits and meatloaf and lasagna and all those things that we haven't eaten all summer.
turkey in the oven. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just, I saw some of my winter shirts last night. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that one. Can't wait to wear that.
Happy birthday, Jed.
Oh yeah, is it Jed's birthday?
It is Jed's birthday.
Oh my
G's
God.
giving him up, telling the world that it's Jed's birthday.
They always, you know what they're going to do? I'll guess right now.
They're going to the Meltdown for dinner.
Negative.
Oh.
They're going to Michael's on the Hill.
Oh, okay.
That's
Where they go.
That's where they go. Michael's on the Hill. I'd bet $1 million that that's where they're going. Shane Gladding is also on the birthday list today. Marjorie Ward, Jordan Barnett, Andy Moore, Greg Parker. Do you know Greg Parker?
I don't think so.
Works over at Keene Medical.
No.
Guys, solid gold. Love him to pieces. Matt White. the race driver, Thunder Road? No, couldn't be. Because we know he's not 48. Must be a different Matt White. Bradley Smart and Jed Forbes. Should we give Jed's age?
I don't know, I can't really picture Jed getting pissy about such a thing.
Well, let's say this. How old do you think Jed is? Go ahead. Hang yourself right out there. Put your neck right on the chopping block.
46.
Ooh, very good. 45 today. 45. Yeah, gee.
I didn't even look.
Gee, I'm a step ahead of you, pal. I already know how old he. I knew before you knew. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew.
What the hell?
I knew at 6 o'clock this morning that Jed was 45. Anyway, what do we have going on? What's happening in this world?
Yeah, you cradle robber, UG.
Yeah. What's going on? What's happening?
I told you I didn't really pay much attention. I know that there was an attack in the park in Burlington. Are you shocked? No. I don't really know. I did not pay attention.
Yeah.
I know that there's a concert in the park tonight.
Yeah, I see.
Food truck Thursday.
I see that you've posted that. Yeah, there is every Thursday. And by the way, we forgot to talk about the farmers market yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going with Lily.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. Loved it.
Did you get some beets?
I did.
Finally,
I bought
some
two.
softball-sized beets.
They weren't quite softball, but they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 2 bushels of them. And we were driving down the road, and Lily was like, "Dad, are you seriously going to eat that?" I said, "Yes." And
Are you kidding me? You just took a big bite out of the raw beet?
No, I took a huge leaf off of the leaves
Oh.
and the stem,
Mm-hmm.
and I ate the whole thing like a damn rabbit while I was driving down the road. And Lily was fascinated, and she was like, "Can I have one?" And I said, "Sure." So I gave her a big beet leaf, and she ate it raw.
Didn't you wash it first?
No, God, no. I want all of the mouse shit on there and mouse piss. I want all that's extra protein. You don't rinse that stuff off. It's nature. Anyway. Where was I?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Help.
Often I come in here in the morning and I don't know who I am, where I am, what's happening. City of Barrie and Barrie City firefighters inviting everyone to salute Chief Doug Brent into retirement from a very long and fulfilling career.
With the city, there are some pictures that are posted also on the Barrie City Community fan page.
Yes.
If you'd like to go check those out, I did share it to our page as well. But there's several over there that are from the other night when they honored him. The
Right.
city honored him. The council did, and
Great pictures too.
yeah.
And we're going to have a reception for him at the Public Safety Building between 1 and 3 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then a ceremonial drive out from the Public Safety Building.
And up Main Street, right?
Down Main Street in the fire truck to celebrate his retirement and years of service to our community.
And Tom wanted to borrow one of our chairs to put him on top of the fire truck, like a throne on
Sure.
top of the fire truck, remember?
Yeah.
Yesterday he said we, make him ride in style down Main Street on top of the fire truck.
So that's happening.
And then it's
Yes. Food Truck Thursdays, concerts in the park tonight.
and
Courier
those are
Park.
coming close to the end.
Yes. the month
Yeah.
of the
Bring
month
a
of
blanket
September.
for your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
Maybe some gloves.
Maybe even a sweatshirt.
You never know. Isn't it crazy to think that in April, if
Right.
it was 60, we were like Yahoo and wearing tank tops.
Yeah.
Because we were so
we're
you're so
anxious.
used to being cold and
Right.
and then you're so anxious that And
Right.
and now
Here it is.
it's 60.
It's
Like,
50.
Son of a bitch, where's
Right.
my flannel?
I know. It's 53 degrees right now.
I know.
53. And driving in this morning, I'm seeing smoke coming out of the chimneys. What?
Because they've turned their furnace on. Yeah.
I mean, 53, and we're like, oh my God!
I know. we're acting like a bunch of Floridians. Yeah.
Get the fireplace going!
Yeah.
Survive!
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Flannel shirts!
And yes, that was next on my list, Heather. It's right here. The My Family Gathering
Yes.
place will do pizza and the meeting.
Tonight.
Go and learn everything there is to learn about IEPs, 504s, be supportive of each other. Right, 504s.
Yes, 504.
I always forget all those numbers, damn it.
Actually, it's the 405.
Whatever. Listen. I'm not taking your shit today.
That's tonight.
Yes, and then the kids can do the daycare at the snoozling room. So you get, not only are you getting supported by other parents, but you
Sure.
are getting a little breather.
Yeah.
You get to have some dinner,
And they're giving you food from Mr. Z's.
yes.
It's great. Heather, extra anchovies for me.
Ugh.
I'm going to go to this one of these Thursdays. I'm
Just
gonna.
to educate yourself.
I'm going to.
Or are you going to hang out in the snoozling room with the kids?
You don't know.
Yeah.
I might.
I probably
Maybe,
do know.
Maybe Heather will hire me to provide the entertainment for all of the kids in the snoozling room. No, I would like to go. I
It wouldn't hurt anybody to go to have a better understanding of it all,
Sure.
especially right now with some of the, I mean, you should go absolutely if you need to. We don't want to overcrowd the meeting and make others feel like they're not getting the info they need because there's so many people there. But I think maybe separately there can be some sort of process where people are in the community are learning what it means, and
Sure.
because just like lots of other things, there's stigmas and
Yeah, of
there's
course.
crabbiness of, well, this kid gets this, or and there's not a real understanding of what it is, why it is, and there's always a lot of tension between the boards and the administration and all of that stuff. It was
It will behoove you as a parent to familiarize yourself with all of the terms and all of the things that are involved with this extra kind of education. And let's be honest, brilliant of Washington County Mental Health Services to not only do this, but also to recognize that even pre-COVID,
people need support.
our kids in school need a lot of support, but especially during the pandemic and for a long residual amount of time after this pandemic cools down. Kids are going to be learning differently. They've been jarred. The remote learning and all of the time away from school and all the bullshit that's connected with COVID is going to have a lasting impact on the way that kids learn and how they learn and what's going on.
I would have, when my kids were in school, I would have loved to know a little bit more about it just so I could talk to my kids about how to understand and behave and
Sure.
around, not just around, but in a class where they thought somebody was getting, he gets to just get up and walk out of the room to go to
Right.
the bathroom, and I have to ask.
Right.
But, to how to discuss with them and know that that's the case. Because
Sure.
sometimes it's just as simple as that. Somebody could have a medical issue
Right.
and they cannot wait. They need to be able to just get up and go to the bathroom, and they need to go to the bathroom. They can't raise their hand, wait, and the teacher says, okay, as soon as we're done this lesson, or
Sure.
as soon as I'm done this, you can go. That may not be an option, and that
You're right.
child may be able to just get up and go.
In
And-
the late 70s, when I was in elementary school, I don't think we had all of this 504 and IEPs and what this is, and we didn't really have any of that. It just didn't,
Classes were a lot smaller,
Yes,
though,
of course.
if you remember.
Of course.
I mean, I do. Classes were a lot smaller. In some cases, we even had like a restroom right in the classroom.
Right.
I did in Williamstown. There
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
and,
right, yeah.
And they were easier to manage. We just, if we needed to leave the room, we got up, we took a pass, we signed the little thing, and we
Sure.
did what we had to do and came back. And they were a lot easier to manage. And now, that is very much not the case
Sure.
anymore. There's so much more to manage and overcome, and so many things in our society that these little kids are dealing with all the time because they hear so much.
Of course they do. Yeah. Late 70s. Here was my IEP from my 4th grade teacher to my mom. You ready? This is it right here. This is the IEP. Man, your son really sucks in math. And that was it. That was my IEP.
Yeah.
Maybe he should go into like a communications type thing, talking to people, but not doing math. I mean,
Right.
you know what I'm saying. That was my IEP. Yeah. It's different now. It's very different.
That's back when the teacher could also biff you right in the back of the head and say, "Smarten up right now. You're not going to recess."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hope we're not. I hope we're not scaring Heather. She says the
She's
calendars.
used to it.
The calendars can go deep into the spring. Plan ahead based on what you are interested in and what info you need. Harley has her first share day today. She's sharing about her communication device. Her entire Share It pre-typed into it and explains what it does and why she has it. Explanation needs to be upfront and for everyone to be inclusive. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
I think
It
that's
is.
incredible.
And it's
I want to hear
and
this.
because Heather knows that, she's preparing her and helping with that. And if that's the way it was with a lot of kids, it would make a big difference
Sure.
to have the kids understand.
Of course. I
It's
think that's fascinating.
It's what they don't understand that they're afraid of.
You're damn
And
right.
So, and
The
that's
whole
what
world.
That's what gets teased about. It's what gets whispered about. If you're open
Yeah.
and honest about what it is
Sure.
and why it is, then the engagement you get
course.
is a lot different.
Of course.
Oh, that's really cool. Can
Right.
we make it? Can you make it say this or that or
right.
whatever? So yeah.
I see on the community spotlight here that Tunbridge is underway. The Tunbridge World's Fair, the 150th year. Emsley's, the florist, is closed today because Sherilyn and her girls are at Tunbridge judging the floral
Arrangements.
That's it. The floral arrangements, the floral show, the floral displays, the flowers, the floral. They're judging all that.
Oh.
Presentation, freshness of flowers, all of that. Originality, they're going around with clipboards judging at Tunbridge all day today.
Wow. I
So-
hope they bundled up. I'm being chilly.
Yeah. So Emsley's is closed for that reason. At some point, I don't know, I might end up at the Tunbridge World's Fair tonight eating some, fried dough and some sausage and then getting on some stupid-ass ride and churning all that shit in my stomach all up. That might happen later. The Spalding Homecoming Parade is Saturday. which is going to be a great game. I think it starts at 6.
I believe so. I'm not positive though. I don't want to say that, but I did post it.
Okay.
I posted
Yeah,
it.
you did.
And I will post it again, of course.
Is there anything that you don't post?
Well, I try to post everything.
You do. You do. It's all up there. My God. If
But just my recall sometimes of what I posted isn't always dead nuts. I can't remember all of that stuff.
we had a husband and wife couple who stopped by the studio day before yesterday, just moved to Barrie.
Looking for things to do.
And they're not familiar with really anything. And they're like, what the hell is this aired out live? They're looking in the window. They chatted with them, and we introduced ourselves. We explained to them who we are, what we're doing, why we do this, blah, blah, blah. So we have I think her name is Sheena. So we have a new listener. And
we were telling them different things: the concert in the park, the farmers market, the movie in Williamstown this weekend,
Hocus Pocus.
And there was one coming up too in Courier Park. So our house, which is right out back of us here on Summer Street, is they had a movie night in Courier Park not too long ago. It went really well, and they're going to do another one. And I just shared that last night, and I'll share it again. So we'll talk a lot about that.
Good.
Lisa contacted me from the Legion to talk to me because they have some stuff coming up too. They're going to come in and talk to us about the 5K and the fact that they are doing it's not until November 5th, but they're going to be gearing up for that all month of October, trying to get sponsors, getting things going for that. They're going to do the 5K, and this year, for the first year in 2 years, they're bringing back the free to the public Thanksgiving meal at the Legion, and they haven't done it for 2 years.
Post 10 right here in Barrie?
Right here in Barrie. Lisa England. So she and
Lisa England kicks ass.
Yes. They.
So
her
does
and
Steve.
Both. Her
Oh
and
my
Steve
God.
both. They're wonderful
And
people.
Tina.
They all do down there. We love them. And so they're going to be coming in soon to talk about all of that. Let us know.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yes.
I used to go down and volunteer on Thanksgiving morning and scoop up the gravy and the turkey and the stuffing and the
Isn't it awesome?
and the what's the red shit called?
Cranberry
sauce.
Yeah, that's what that would be.
And I used to do that with Sherry Lamberton.
Nice. Well, maybe you can do it again. Who knows? But so they've got a lot going on. We've got
Awesome.
that in
Don't forget Meat Bingo at the Legion
this Friday, right?
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
6:30 p.m. It's bingo, but the prizes are meat.
And you have to say meat. You can't say bingo.
Yes.
How many times have we heard JD say that?
If you get a card and it's a bingo, don't yell bingo. Yell meat, and they're going to give you meat. Like, could be frozen, maybe not. Could be a turkey, but you're going to go home with something for your freezer. Could be hot dogs, burgers, a turkey, whatever. It's at 6:30 tomorrow night, Barrie American Legion, and then the very next day, this coming Sunday, the 17th, Saturday the 17th is Sutton River, the band that's going to be playing there, and the Sons of the American Legion are going to be serving up a steak dinner at 5:30, Saturday the 17th, day after tomorrow.
Nice.
Get your ass to the Barrie American Legion on Friday night for Meat Bingo and have some damn fun, Raylene.
Yes.
Anyway, what an amazing experience it was to have Chelsea Fournier in here yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
It was.
There are shows, there are episodes that we do that find their way under your skin. And
In a feel-good
positive way.
Yes.
In a positive way. And that was an episode yesterday where even last night it would hit me
Yeah.
what was said, what I heard, and what I saw, and what I experienced yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm very
Here's
sensitive
what you
to
didn't see, and here's what no one else saw, was the pride her husband had in her as
I
he
missed it.
sat next to me
that. Missed it.
over there. Yeah, because you can't see him from where you are, and but just the pride he had in her, and you could tell just how much he loved her, and how so grateful he is as well to know that she's in a good place right now, and that the journey of being a parent was a decision that, let's face it, very young they made in a really hard time. That's a, never mind the discussion of I have cancer, but to also at that young of an age say we've got a plan to have children, that's huge. That's a huge conversation for anybody on a good day.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
so to make that decision in a time, and for her, I can't imagine making that decision not knowing
I know.
the outcome of what I was going through.
Exactly.
So in my mind, her decision was to create a gift one way or another. So that one way or another, she was going to be either given a gift herself or giving a gift. I mean, she did this. They did that. And yeah, the pride that he had when he was sitting over there and the smile he had on his face the whole time was just pretty cool.
I'm telling you, if Chelsea Fournier is pregnant and has a child, we are going to sound the whistle.
Yeah, I want to have. Yeah, like that's a big deal. Well,
If it's okay with them,
yeah,
we're gonna sound that alarm pretty loud here. It was just there was a lot of stuff yesterday that were big takeaways for me.
and the biggest is, advocate for yourself. If
Sure.
the doctor does not feel that you're correct, but you think you are, your body, and you
Right.
push it. You
Right.
don't drop the subject. You go somewhere else if you need to.
Right.
It's your body. It. Push it. Advocate.
And the
And
big thing was early
exam.
detection.
Yeah.
Early
Self
detection.
exams for men and women.
Yeah.
Not
We're
just women.
obviously we're talking about breast cancer here. And Chelsea has been, what a fight, and she's absolutely beautiful. And
She is. And she's going to start a nursing career at Dartmouth.
amazing.
Um,
In oncology.
yeah. It's awesome. But who better?
Who better?
Yeah. Who better?
Dartmouth just scored a touchdown when
Yes,
they got
they
her.
did. Yes, they did.
Anyway, it was just it was very impactful yesterday. There was a lot of takeaways for me and a lot of eye-opening moments and a lot of stuff that has been crawling around in my head since that episode yesterday. And if folks listening now have not seen it,
Yeah.
you got
Please
to
go back and watch it.
You got to. So we talked about movie night, right? This is in Williamstown. Of course, I just deleted all my stuff here, so that's nice.
Oh,
Where is it?
you're doing great.
What-
You're doing
what?
great this morning. honey.
Williamstown, Hoyt Severfield. Hocus Pocus. And that's when again?
This weekend, right? No, or is it next week? I have to look.
See, I
For God's sakes, you have it in front of you, but you're
I
asking me.
deleted it.
Oh my God!
Damn
Hold
it.
on a second.
Son of a bitch. Stop everything.
You're such an ass.
Pause it.
I gotta pull up the
I
thing.
deleted it by accident.
So it is the 24th.
Oh, the 24th.
So it's the 24th at 6 p.m.
Hoyt Seaver,
Hoyt Seaver.
6 p.m.
Yes.
And it's Hocus Pocus,
It is.
which God, Lily loves that movie. Oh, we've played it hundreds of thousands of times at my house to the point where
Somebody
I've wanted to
please
put
help
my
me.
head in a blender.
And then we have other things. Let me see. So this Sunday, September 18th, we have the poker run for Marcus.
Oh,
So registration
yes.
at 9:30, wheels roll at 11. Start the pub in Williamstown. Entry fee is $20 with driver additional.
When is it again?
This Sunday,
Okay. Which is the whatever
18th.
18th.
Are you going to listen to me?
I'm yeah. I'll
God.
listen. I'm listening.
Wheels roll at 11. Registration's at 9:30. You got it?
Yeah, Sunday.
All right. $20 entrance fee.
Wheels roll at 6 in the morning. Got it. Right here.
I'm gonna slap you. There's a little bug flying around. It's pissing me off. So and then $5 for each passenger, in case maybe you're not taking a motorcycle, you're taking a car or something. Dinner to follow at the Barry Elks. There will be door prizes. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can call Patty at 802-272-0275.
One more time.
802-272-0275.
Okay.
So
And how much is it again?
$20 and
Yep.
then $5 extra if you have passengers. $5 for each extra passenger. Not just open to bikes. It's open to anything that rolls.
Okay. And-
There's going to be a 50-50 and door prizes and yeah.
Can you tell me one more time where we register? Is it in Williamstown again?
At 9:30 at the pub.
Yeah. 9:30 at the pub.
In Williamstown.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you got it now?
I got it. I
Are
got
you
it.
sure?
I know that you posted that, and I saw it yesterday. Mm-hmm. Marcus
And then-
Bisson is this. Is he 10? 10. 10-year-old boy who has a rare form of bone cancer.
Mm-hmm.
He lost his leg as a result of this. Has a prosthetic, and this is just one of many examples of how our community here in Central Vermont can rally, and we're
Yes.
going to do it Sunday.
Yes. There's another one. I'm trying to find it.
His sister, by the way, cutest little girl, does gymnastics with Lily up at Sunrise. Mm-hmm. Little Evie, who's amazing. But a great family. The Bissons have been through hell and back over the last, I don't know how many months.
Yes,
6 plus.
And they have more than. I mean, Marcus is going through his hell with his cancer, as we know, and also they have another child who's experiencing some pretty significant medical troubles as well. I believe with the kidneys.
Yes, their younger son.
Right, is having some troubles with the kidneys, and so they are going in all different directions,
Sure.
all of the time, and I can't imagine, and through it all they just like divide and conquer and depend on their family and friends, and I can't imagine.
Yeah. Same
We
here.
have Burgers and Brews coming up too on the 22nd.
Yes.
We should mention that again. That's with the Chamber of Commerce, Associated General Contractors of Vermont, and that will be benefiting the Family Center of Washington County Mental Health.
Yep.
Correct. So
Where is that going to be? Right at the Family Center of Washington
no,
County?
it's going to be at Associated General Contractors in Montpelier.
Yeah.
And I've already gone by it. So if you didn't, I'm not telling you
Yeah.
what the address is.
Yeah,
yet.
no, please don't.
I'm not going to because I already went by it. So you're
Yeah.
tough out of luck.
Yeah, don't do it.
You're up shit creek, babe, because I'm trying to find this other one and it's making me upset. So Saturday, September 17th, there's a poker run.
Well, that's this Saturday.
No shit. Kickstands up at 11, $20 in hand, 327 Flint Road, Williamstown. Please help us with your donations and attendance. All proceeds will be donated to our recipients. Watch for monthly gun raffles, barbecue, silent auction, and gun raffle. Hosted by Iron Order, MC, Vermont, Rock Solid Crew.
Great club.
And it is an amazing club. And this is going to benefit Herman Spencer, who is battling prostate cancer. I know his daughter. And Terry Raymond, who has been fighting lung cancer. So 2 recipients there. It's the 5th annual D's Ride.
Yes.
And that is this Saturday. And the Rock Solid Crew, they are constantly doing stuff
Who else
in
was
the
it?
community.
I know you just scroll. You said Herman Spencer.
Yes.
And then
Terry Raymond.
Oh, Terry Raymond.
Terry.
Yep.
And she is battling lung cancer. So it's the 5th annual, and the kickstand's up at 11. It's $20. 327 Flint Road in Williamstown is where it is starting. So there is a barbecue, a silent auction, and gun raffle.
Okay.
And that's hosted by Iron Order, MC Vermont, Rock Solid Crew.
I got it all.
Are you sure?
I do. And, you know, all of this, including what we were just talking about with the Family Center, Washington County, all of these items, or most of them anyway, are on this shit-hot new bulletin board that Raylene made and put out right in the front window here. So when you're walking down the sidewalk by our studios, you can look in and you can see it all right there.
Yeah. All this stuff is advertised.
Which is
for
great.
us right there. So very helpful.
So, you know, if someone is sleeping in like Michael Booten and they miss some of this stuff, then they can just glance in and see it right
and then
through the window.
I have one more thing that I want to. There's so much stuff coming up that it's not even funny. We have the annual ladies ride that's September 24th.
Yes.
We have, which that's what we were just talking about with Chelsea Fournier, or for Chelsea Fournier. So much going on there, and Gustos is hosting that, but we've been posting that and we'll continue to post that as well. Like I said, Burgers and Brews, September 22nd from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. 1 Graves Street in Montpelier. That flyer is also posted. This Saturday, 6 p.m. is the Spalding Varsity Football Homecoming versus Rice.
I would love to see that game, but I'm going to see Sam Autry playing BYSA at 5 o'clock right up at the Bond Field.
Hey, and let's talk about that for a second. So let's just say that...
Don't try to talk me out of it, Raylene. I'm going. Chris
Well, I'm
Autry's son,
glad
I'm
that
going.
you are. I'm glad that that's what I'm gonna say. I mean,
Oh,
they're leaving soon,
I
man.
know. I know.
Yeah. So
Chris Autry is.
he's just
I don't know
a
if
good
there's a finer human being on the planet. I mean, he was here yesterday.
I know he brought me two
2 books.
amazing books.
The guy's just full of love.
Mm-hmm.
How could you not love him? I'm trying to pull out the angry side of Chris Autry. I can't do it. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tick him off. I can't. I just can't.
No.
You know, the other day I said, "What with Sherilyn? What do you call this? Football? This is not football. Football is in England is what we call soccer here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are these guys running around with pads on and helmets like a bunch of pansies?" The look that you get from Chris Autry, who lives, breathes, loves, learns, and knows everything about football his entire life, the look that he gave me was scathing.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
And then Sherilyn chimes in with, over in England, rugby, we do the same thing, but no helmets, no pads. Like real men.
Oh my God. You better.
That did not go over
Is the
well.
door locked? Moving on.
Courtney's allies.
Courtney's allies. They're coming in the 23rd, I believe. Yes, the 23rd. They will be in to talk about everything that they have going on in regards to domestic violence, and they're going to do the close line. Right?
Yep.
Again, I need
The
to.
Clothesline Project.
Yes.
With Circle, which will be right after that 5K that they're doing on the State House lawn on October 2nd. That's a Sunday, a full day of awareness activities for domestic violence.
And they will be in. So it's going to be Alex, Kate, and then someone from Circle is going to be in on the 23rd to talk to us about all of that.
So this clothesline
Well, with me.
Yeah. This clothesline project that they do is an incredible display of survivors' stories that are drawn and written out on T-shirts. And if you've never seen it before, you've got to.
Yes.
It's powerful. It's impactful. And I don't know. It's a great way for survivors and friends and families of survivors to come together
Agreed.
and not only raise awareness, but also show support of each other, because domestic violence in Washington County is big.
Right. And to let people know that they're not alone. They can get out of that situation.
Yeah.
And there is help.
Yep. Open up the, turn on your TV or look in the paper. There's domestic violence almost like every day. Stories on it. So, go ahead.
We have a note from one of our sponsors that came out yesterday. And should I just read the note?
Yeah, please.
So the restaurants around the country are in trouble. Unfortunately, we are not immune to the current climate. Being strategic and creative is more important now than ever before. We thank you so much for your continued support and ask that you recognize and understand that the changes we make are a way of assuring long-term survival while we keep our prices, portions, quality, and service the same as you have grown to appreciate. The biggest issue we are currently facing is our kitchen employees, as well as the growing cost of food, beverage, utilities, and services. The solution we have drafted is as follows. Starting today, which was yesterday, we will slightly downsize the menu to make the ingredients easier to manage and execute while saving on cost of goods and maintaining quality of price. We will be going to a 4-day schedule Our new hours of operation will be Wednesday through Saturday, 11:30 to close. In doing so, we will move burger night to Wednesday. We don't want to take that away from community, as it's an amazing deal and opportunity to give back to the working people.
Yep.
By changing these, it will afford us the opportunity to save on utilities, products, and labor. The hope would be that these 4 days will be as close to as busy as we are in 5. This meant to be a temporary measure, with hopes that we will be able to find the right employees and that the costs will stabilize in the coming months. We apologize for the lengthy post, but as always, we think it's important to be transparent and upfront with our decisions, as we understand the effects to everyone. Thanks for understanding, and we hope to see you at the pub. Wednesdays, $5 burger night. Thursday, prime rib and half price rotating menu special. Friday and Saturday have both lunch and dinner specials. Open Wednesday through Saturday, lunch and dinner.
Okay.
The Cornerstone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is one of our advertisers.
And sorry,
Right
the
here.
light kept hitting my phone just right, and then all of a sudden I couldn't see my screen anymore. But anyways, I mean, awesome that,
They'd be proactive.
yeah, and awesome that they would think to notify the community this way,
Sure.
write this letter, not just make the changes and with a little note on the door that
Yep.
says, we're doing this and we don't really care if you know why or not. This
Right.
is what's happening. Because let's face it, that's how most people do it.
Sure.
Just all of a sudden you go there and, they're
Well,
not open. I wonder what's going on. And
Rich has always been a straight shooter, a transparent guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great businessman, and
He is.
he's known for that. So
and
this is the way it is.
yeah, so it's really it's sad that we're in this, stuck in this.
Well, everybody is.
But-
Yeah, right.
It's not sad that they are, they've put their heads together, they're sticking together, and they're figuring out how they're going to make it work so that they can be here for
Sure.
a long time.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. And so all of that is also posted
Okay.
on the page. So you can see it. That way you know the hours. And and just don't forget that Wednesdays is now Burger Day. And
Okay.
so you can't help but love. I mean, who doesn't love Burger Day? $5 burger
I
day.
love it.
You get a burger and fries for $5 plus tax,
I
and
know.
I mean,
I know.
you can't go anywhere
Nope.
for that. So it can be that your once a month family night out,
Sure.
and that you can afford.
Right.
So yeah,
I also we need to go over there. We need to have lunch there. We need to get Rich McJeffrey on the air soon. Let's also mention yesterday we were talking about the Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice Cycles of Life motorcycle and bike ride to benefit telehealth, which we talked about at great length yesterday, and I learned a lot. But that's coming up Saturday, October 1st in Montpelier. There's going to be a raffle, a barbecue, live entertainment, bicycle riders, $50 per person, $100 for a family of 4, motorcycle riders, $25 per person. I'm sorry, $50 per person with $25 for an additional rider. And the raffle is an e-bike from, I think she said, Onion River Sports. So get your tickets for the raffle. They're $40 each, $100 for 3, $150 for 5. And if you need more info, it's Kelly Finnegan, who we chatted with
yes,
yesterday
yes,
on the air, here on Aired Out. And I'm going to give you the phone number. It's 802, of course, 224-2888. 2267. 224-2267 if you need more info. But get on it. Get on, obviously, www.cvhhh.org/cycles to register. One more time. CVHHH, that's Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice.org/cycles. This is the Cycles of Life motorcycle and bike ride to benefit telehealth, which we were saying yesterday on the air. They're the pioneers of this. They're the ones that launched telehealth. And it's been, I'm not sure who was responsible for kind of pulling the trigger on it, but
it's huge and it's so important. I hope it stays around for forever.
Yeah. I know. And you've taken advantage of it too.
Yes, I have. And when you're home and when you're on home health and you are relying on the nurses to educate and help, and those poor ladies and men that run around all day from house to house to house.
Yes.
To have a nurse somewhere ready on the phone, because they said that there was someone there all the time.
Yep.
To help you
24/7.
Like I said, just even with just the scary moments, if you're just getting home and you're just starting services and you have something like I had the wound back and all of a sudden it starts making a funny noise and you're freaking out, and you can have this person and to say and hear. And they can see and hear, and they can speak to you and walk you through, calm you down, or say, oh yeah, we better have the nurse come back.
Yeah.
I know.
I
mean, that's huge.
Wonderful service. Yeah.
So huge. I'm glad we're doing that.
Yeah.
And then Green Mountain Auto Spa and Used Cars in Williamstown just got word that they have new and used winter and all-season tire sets in stock. General Ultimax Arctic 225/55 R17, 75% tread, $300.
Wow.
Firestone Winter Force 205/5017, mounted on Subaru alloy wheels, 80% tread, $500. Yes, so there's a list of tires and sizes and prices with the ad, and we are going to go ahead and post that up. But they have lots of other options as other than these used tires. So they have used and new. These are some of these are used in this list, and some of them are new. But for any of questions for what they have, how much, all of that, get yourself on the schedule. 802-455-2204.
Right in Williamstown.
Green Mountain Auto Spa in Williamstown.
Right there.
Right on
Route 14. And I say this, when you do swing in there, just ask them to give a quick check of your antifreeze and make sure that
you're ready for the winter.
You're ready for the cold temperatures.
That freaking bug is pissing me off.
The fruit fly?
Yes, it's keeping landing on me.
You know why? Because of all the dirty...
Because of my yellow sweater, it thinks I'm a big old lemon.
No, because of all of the dirty dishes and Tupperware and shit you got laying around here with all the food in it. That's why.
Yeah.
You're attracting them.
There is so much shit around here. It's not funny. One of these days you're going to come to work on a Monday morning, and there's going to be nothing. I'm going to have taken it all, bagged it all up. All this. Look at the mess. That table is like a wreck. There's shit all over it. Behind my desk, there's shit all over it. There's just shit everywhere. One of these days, you're going to come in, and it's going to be like cleaned, spotless, and you're going to like...
Heather Slayton's doing great things with her K-8 soccer adaptive clinic, which is going on through the 16th of October. It's at 11 a.m. until 12 p.m., so it's an hour at the upper soccer field at Barrytown Middle and Elementary School. The K-8 Soccer Adaptive Clinic. We talked about this on the air. There's no cost. No special equipment needed. They invite you to come and learn and have fun, and they're going to have your kid is going to be partnered up with a buddy. So for whatever reason that your child is, and I say whatever reason, your child is not able to play soccer with whatever team, the school team or BYSA or whatever, if they have special needs, this is something unique. It's something different. It's a great opportunity for your kid to get out, get on the field, kick the ball around, have some fun, and just partake. And I mean, come on, the weather's perfect. I mean, get outside. We're going to be indoors for the next 7 months. It's coming.
I know. And then, like I said, pretty soon we're going to be so damned excited that it's 60 degrees or 53 degrees or whatever. We're going to be like, yeah.
Yeah. Roseanne Sayers is just tuning in late. She's missed the whole damn show.
It's all right, honey, because it just sits here. You can watch it anytime. You didn't miss it. You only missed the live. But
is this one that Roseanne should go back and watch?
She should go back and watch all of them. I mean, if she hasn't seen them. I know when there are a lot of times that she does go back and just watch old shows. Mm-hmm. Just because she has nothing else to do. And so, in the background when she's working, when she's doing things, she will often listen to old shows.
Yeah.
She's not feeling well.
Yeah. And well, she's fighting cancer. And
she's not feeling well. And she's really down on herself because she's not feeling well. And because you know how she is. She always thinks she's got to be at work and doing all these things. And
she has a damn right to not feel well.
And she's having to take a day for herself. And
good for her.
That's right. And she needs to. And she needs to rest and relax and let people pamper her and be good to her. And
that's right.
Because you deserve it. And so rest, snuggle with the kitties, have a cup of tea,
and
curl up with a fuzzy blanket,
and tell the rest of the world to kiss your ass.
That's right.
You need this time.
You do, and take it.
We should get her in here sometime. Get her. She's been on the air
because
once.
Right now she's doing the big, huge Making Strides for breast cancer campaign, and she does all of that on her own. She makes all of the food.
Yep.
She does all
of
the she gets donations for the prizes, but she buys so much of the stuff on her own, out of her own pocket.
Yeah,
she does just so much.
She's solid gold. I love the lady.
And yeah.
Did she catch yesterday's show with Chelsea Fournier?
I'm not sure if she did or not.
Roseanne, you need to go and see that.
Well, maybe she will today. I just told you she's not feeling well, you asshole. Then you say all those nice things, and then you are a dick.
Roseanne, just go watch the show. Just do it.
I don't know what I'm going to do with you sometimes. I just don't even know.
I'm just glancing here to see if we've covered everything.
Do you think anybody hears me? Help.
Shinedown is playing at the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion tomorrow. John Party's playing on the 23rd.
Yeah, I saw somebody trying to sell John Party tickets. Oh, Tyranny DeForge. Yeah, $100 a piece. She had 2 tickets. Yeah,
okay,
for that. Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Okay. Just don't forget.
You know who that is. Rusty tried to get her to shave his back one time or something.
She did shave his back.
Yeah.
not try to. She did. She showed up. Mm-hmm. She was with somebody else though. I can't remember. But she shaved his back live on the air. Uh-huh. Don't forget.
Gracious Lord.
The Berry Partnerships concerts in Courier Park and Food Truck Thursday tonight, 6 p.m. The food trucks will be there. You do not have to make dinner tonight. You can Go enjoy a food truck, sit your ass in a chair
With a blankie.
with a blankie, and just enjoy the music and some great food and mingle with your neighbors before we all go into hibernation.
No Moe's barbecue this week. He had to step away for this
What?
week, just this week. So they have some fill-ins, and I have posted those. I'll post them again, just so that you know exactly who's going to be there.
Okay.
But still, some great food, great music, great time, and it's almost over. So get out,
Yeah.
do it.
What else? What else are we missing? I know there's something else. Oh, I know what it is. It is the movies that are playing
Yes.
at FGB Theaters.
FGB Theaters.
Capitol Showplace Theater in Montpelier, where they serve beer and wine, and the Paramount Theater, which is right here on North Main Street in Barrie.
Where they don't serve beer and wine.
Correct. But don't forget, matinees Saturday and Sunday at both theaters. Capitol Showplace, Gigi and Nate. Hang on a second. That ended last night. Spider-Man, No Way Home, More Fun Stuff version. That one is at 6:30 tonight. And if you miss it, you're shit out of luck, because this is the last showing. It ends tonight after the 6:30 showing. So if you want to see Spider-Man, get to the Capitol Showplace tonight, 6:30. The Woman King. I'm sorry for the pause here. I'm just reading. The Woman King is another movie, rated R. Got to see what that's about. Top Gun. Have you seen Top Gun yet?
No. We've already had this discussion a million times.
The hell we have.
My answer is never going to change. I'm not going to the movies. I'm sorry.
It's Top Gun, Raylene.
Well, maybe when it comes to the drive-ins or on
No,
TV.
stop
Or on
it.
TV. I don't. It's not my thing. If
Raylene,
you
it's
want to
Tom
go
Cruise.
be in a room snugged up with a bunch of people that you don't know, cuddling up next to you within just inches and your legs all cramped up, you do that. It's not for me. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't do it.
Are you done?
I'm glad you love it.
Are you done?
And I'm glad other people love it. It's great. I like to do things you don't like to do. You
Raylene.
do things I don't like to do,
Raylene,
and that is one of them.
There's no leg cramping.
I don't care. Well,
You can recline back. In
not
these-
for you, dumbass. You've only got 2 feet of leg. I mean, hello. My legs are almost as long as your entire body.
recline in their seats, enjoy the Dolby surround sound. The fighter jets are flying right by you, Raylene.
I don't like that, though.
You got the popcorn with Cabot butter. Mm-hmm. You got a cold
I
drink
don't
in your
need
hand.
popcorn either.
You got Tom Cruise, who hasn't aged an hour since the
And they
original.
won't let me bring my coffee. Cause you can't. They'll say I don't drink soda, assholes. I only drink coffee.
All right, bring your damn coffee.
They
Tom-
don't let me.
But doesn't Tom Cruise get your get you going?
No, actually, he doesn't.
I can't believe you haven't seen the new Top Gun in the movie theater yet. It's playing at the Capitol Showplace Theater, everybody. And, you know,
And when I was a kid, I used to go. I think it's a great idea. It's good for families. It's a great. I think it's a great idea, just not for me. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be on your ass for the rest of the day about this.
I don't care.
Elvis is playing. That's one that I still have yet to see and want to. DC, the League of Super Pets, where the Crawdads sing. These are all playing at the Capitol Showplace Theater.
I've read that book.
Where the Crawdads sing?
Mm-hmm.
Have you read it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That's
good.
what I just said. I've read that book. Have
Good.
you? No, because you don't read books. See?
Paramount Theater. Don't forget, matinees Saturday and Sunday. we have Pearl, which is rated R, and Nope, which is the horror flick, rated R. And let's see, Saturday and Sunday, Minions: The Rise of Gru, which is fantastic. We've seen it, I don't know how many times now. Lily loves it. It's amazing.
I know people that will probably go see the Minions movie because they just love the Minions, and they're all adults too. I know no children that love. I know more adults that love the Minions than I do kids. It's hysterical.
It is.
Tim is one of them.
I love the subliminal lines that the Minions drop. Is fantastic.
Yep.
Our president, Joe Biden, said, I think this morning, that a tentative railway labor agreement has been reached, which, of course, is averting a pending strike that could have been devastating to the economy, right before the midterm elections.
Well, there's always all of these worries. We know how it goes. And
I say that everybody should pray that this tentative agreement stays in place because we've already got a massive disruption to a fragile supply chain, and what the hell is this going to do? Oh, God.
Yeah, it's frightening. It really is. It's enough is enough is enough is enough. That's all I got to say about any of it.
Prince Harry is on the birthday list today, 38 years old. Married to Meghan Markle. 38 years old.
Yeah, that poor guy. He should just
I
come
agree.
over here where he belongs.
I think he's here.
Stay away from those people. Well, no, he's not, you dumbass. He's over there for the funerals and everything.
Right now.
Not wearing his military uniform because he's not allowed anymore. And I'm sorry, that whole thing, the entire thing just gets me pissed off, angry. Like, get over yourselves, people.
Agree.
He fought. He's done so much.
Agree.
And I'm sorry you've got your panties in the bunch over him, the biracial and the moving away. And, you know, maybe if he didn't feel like an outcast to begin with, he wouldn't have moved over here to begin with. It just... I won't even watch it all. It just sickens me to death. Like, I don't care. Come over here and wear your uniform, dear.
You come over to Raylene's house, and she's going to make you a nice homemade stew and tuck you in.
For real, it's just
Cuddle up with
disgusting
you and make sure you're
me.
warm at night.
He's just a kid. Oh, what was that?
He's 38 years old, Raylene. Raylene, he's not a kid. He's 38. He's 38.
Listen, when you're my age, that's a kid.
Let's see. I'm reading a headline here. Trump's Truth Social trademark loss.
No, we've got signs blowing out into the road here. That's what that noise was.
Okay. Well,
Not
it's windy.
ours,
It's
though,
windy.
thank goodness.
The preliminary rejection of a bid to register a trademark for Donald Trump's Truth Social platform is a setback for the former president's efforts to build his own social media brand.
Okay.
Hey, send me a message on the Trump network. So instead of Facebook,
Trumpeter. It's a Twitter trumpeter. I don't know.
I don't know. He wants to call it Truth Social.
Trumpet?
No, Truth Social.
Oh.
Hey, send me a message on the Truth Social when you're on tonight. Doesn't have a ring to me. Yeah. I'm just glancing here, seeing what the hell's going on. Is there anything else that's happening?
My ass is getting numb from sitting in this chair for so long.
Oh, that's all right. What else? Let's see. I'm just Queen Elizabeth II now lying in state at Westminster Hall in London until the morning of her funeral, which is Monday. That is going to be huge.
All right. They said the procession line right now to view, her casket is over 3 miles long. There are people that have slept and
Yeah.
everything outside on the sidewalk waiting.
And today's Thursday. This funeral isn't even until Monday.
Yep.
Where are they, peeing and pooping? Right there?
Who knows? Like I said, I haven't paid attention. I'm sorry for those who feel great sadness,
Right.
and for people like maybe Sherilyn who,
Sure.
but yeah, I have not paid attention. I have no sadness, and I actually have a little bit of ugh for the whole thing.
The
For
British,
that,
the
yeah,
British
the
royal
whole-
family. Yeah.
Yeah. I just whatever.
Yeah. Apparently, this is
Again,
Monday.
is the door locked?
The door's locked. Monday's going to be the first of 4 days, 4 full days that members of the public can view the coffin. I don't think they're going to get to everyone in 4 days. It's going to be 4 days of around the clock
Right, and then all hell's
walking
gonna break loose.
through a line, and then they're going to say at the end of the 4 days, all right, we still have 100,000 people in line that have camped out for a week and a half. We have to close things down here and move on. And those people are going to get pissed and start rioting. And it's,
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, we're going to post up some more stuff too. National news, world news. Our page is going to be busy today. Okay. I hope you all.
Just as it is every day.
I hope everyone has enjoyed. What we try to do here is we follow by our motto of being real, raw, relevant, relatable, and responsible. At times, I think that we're not always overly responsible.
Well, not with our mouths, but we are very responsible when it comes to shouting out all that needs to be shouted out.
Yeah.
For our community
Sure.
and communities.
Yeah, sure.
If you know something that's happening
Yeah.
that we may not have caught, and
Yeah.
it's in Williamstown, Northfield, Montpelier, Waterbury,
Yeah.
Orange, Tunbridge, wherever,
Sure. Tell us.
Vermont, just tell us, and we will get the info out there. And
And there's actual real people here.
maybe invite you to come and talk to us more about it.
Yeah.
Maybe just, have a conversation with you so that we know we are better spreading the word for you. Let us know.
Sure.
And yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you want to advertise with us,
You could do
just
that
saying,
too.
you can do that too. Send us a message, and
Whatever your
we
business
would-
is.
yeah, whatever your business is, what you're doing, where you are, what you're hoping to accomplish, and
We'll,
yeah.
we'll take good care
we'll
of you.
take good care of you. Talk to us, and we have lots of packages available, and are happy to.
You can try to call up to the local radio station up on the hill, but no one's going to answer the phone because there's nobody in the building. Come here, you're going to get actual live people that will speak with you.
Yes.
And if you reach out to us,
visit the studio.
by God, we're going to get back to you.
We'll never say you only have 20 seconds to speak. Read this in
Good point.
45 seconds or less.
Yeah.
That isn't the case here. So, yeah. Give us a call. Spread the word.
National Truck Driver Week is going on right now.
Right now.
Let's just please say thank God for our truck drivers.
And thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you.
I don't care if they're driving a furniture truck, a Doritos truck.
What kind of truck?
I don't care what company
Yeah.
they work for. If there's a truck driver out there, give them space, get the hell out of their way, give them a toot and a wave, respect them on the roads, God bless them
Mm-hmm.
for keeping our stuff moving, whatever the stuff may be.
Mm-hmm.
National Truck Driver Week, and Giroux General Transport of Barrie is so busy, has been so busy with CDL drivers and course instruction and taking people in our community, bringing them in, thoroughly teaching them how to get a Class A, Class B, Class A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, school bus, whatever it is, endorsement, whatever they call it. Getting these people educated and getting them behind the wheel. And we tip our hat to Giroux General Transport in Barrie. They are
Yes, we do.
slammed with students registering for their classes.
They have a class that starts the 10th of October.
Yeah.
And then one that starts November 14th.
Which I forgot about.
And so, there's still a couple of slots left for the October. And as of right now, November 14th is open. And they're getting people signed up for that.
Sure.
So give them a call.
Yeah. Thank you, Tracy, and thank you, Bill, for advertising with us. I mean,
Yes.
we love them. They're great.
We love all of our.
279-3325. Find them on Facebook at Giroux General Transport. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in and having some fun with us today.
Have a great day.
All right. Just so you know, just so you know, you burped while you were talking.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did.
I kept clearing my throat.
No, you burped while you were talking.